My name is Talitha Bogle. I'm a ninth grader and I go to Packer Collegiate Institute.
My name is Kelsey Bowen. I attended Bard High School Early College Manhattan, and I currently attend Bard College in upstate New York.
Hi, my name is Derek. I went to Beacon High School. From there, I went to Hamilton College, and I graduated in 2024. And now I'm working at Old City Investment Partners.
10 years ago, I was, 9? And I was this passionate kid that had all of these big dreams. And I was someone who just put all of that passion into my academics. And as I did that, BTNY noticed me. And that's when I first got involved. That was the start of my 10-year track.
Being in Breakthrough as a middle school student was at first very stressful, having to go to Breakthrough on Wednesdays and on the weekends or during the summer. At first I was like, whoa, because I didn't want to give up my summers, but I knew that in the long run it would definitely pay off.
The goal was always, when I was in middle school, to go to a college preparatory high school. I think the transition was always hard because of the intensity of the different classes I was taking.
Balancing all of this new work and being in a new school with all these new people.
I was struggling a little bit when I first touched on the campus.
I think transitions are hard for everyone, but I think the resources Breakthrough provides allows some type of stability in treacherous times. And I think that's something that every Breakthrough student has probably faced.
I didn't know there were independent high schools. I didn't know there were parochial high schools. I didn't know that there were all these different high schools that were within New York City. And it was especially helpful because my folks, again, immigrants, didn't know nothing about the high school application process. My folks didn't even know that you could apply or you had to apply to high school. They thought it was just something that was automatic.
Oh my gosh, these tuitions are $60,000 or $100,000. And although other people could have applied to it and not even sweat about it, it was really, really big for me about the tuition.
I saw a 10-year program as something really special. It's really special to be able to see and have people that see you grow up.
BTNY has literally seen me from when I was corny and cringy in middle school to when I was super awkward and gross in high school to still awkward and gross in college. But I handle myself a whole lot better now. I think BTNY is incredibly helpful with supporting students through their educational journeys and other transition periods because you guys are so literate within these transition periods. I'm being taught by mentors who understand the college application process, who understand the high school application process.
Mentors are a person that is selected to help you for 4 years, and they're really supposed to be there to help you navigate the whole transition process.
It makes me feel supported, genuinely. I'm very happy that he was selected to be my mentor. I think he and I are literally two peas in a pod, and his words of encouragement definitely supported me. It was definitely something that allowed me to soak up as much as I did during my first semester.
The stability you're able to have by knowing that someone has your back is something that's really important, and I think there was a peace of mind that I've always had even when I was crossing a lot of these transitions.
As time progressed, I learned more about the school and I got to meet new people and new friends. And I also got so adjusted to the new work that I had. Looking back at my past self, I wouldn't have thought that I'd be at the places that I am today. If I didn't have these people, then I wouldn't be where I am. So I'm very, very grateful.
I have all these dreams and aspirations for what I want to do. I've always been a dreamer. I've always been someone who thought about my life beyond my years. I genuinely am so grateful to not only be able to be a part of BTNY through the support that you guys have given me, but it genuinely serves as a place of reflection for me to recognize and remember where I've come from, where I was when I first heard about BTNY and where I am now still a part of BTNY.
You could see the data points, but the reality is that there's a lot of people's lives that Breakthrough has touched. And I realized that Breakthrough opened the doors for me, and I was really able to jumpstart my career through the help of Breakthrough. I honestly don't think I would have been able to achieve what I've been able to at this moment without their help.